getting back into the gym and kind of like just developing some type of routine that I want to kind of get into. Because ultimately, I think something, if I want to make something that's going to be a little more lasting, I have to make a plan. And I'm pretty much just working it out since I really haven't been working out at all. And besides for just, like getting back into the gym a little bit, as much as I don't like not working out some days, like once you get back, I feel like you really want to try going as much as you can, especially when you start getting the feel for it and you start getting the want. Like I usually still got like I've been having like the want to like continue right now, or sometimes that can take a couple of weeks or even months, or it takes some time to see some progress before you're actually like, yeah, like I really want to try going every day that I can, and it's kind of a little bummed out when I don't. Now, on the plus side, it seems just kind of getting back. My point of that is 4 days is ideal, 4 days a week. 5 days is cool. Anything like above that, I think I would probably just stay home and do something like small, like do some burpees, some push-ups, maybe a little like leg workout at home instead of going to the gym 6, 7 days a week. One, I don't think I'm really gonna be making it that much anyways. But I don't think I'm even like on the type of supplements that gives me a reason to take it like that. I mean, not take it like that for me to just go every day like that. Just because I feel like I honestly grow the most when I'm actually in like recovery. I'm recovering, so I don't like missing days. But there has been times that I've missed, like in the past years ago, like 2 days in a row, maybe even like 3 days, and I feel like that recovery actually made me feel like I got bigger. Sometimes I feel a little better in some aspects. You're not sore, but I feel like I actually grew in that time, and that's kind of just big to me overall because I think we all just want to see progress. So when you start seeing the progress and you're like, man, I'm seeing more progress when I take that time off. It oh shit, I clicked on some shit. Kick me out. What happened? Oh, okay. My bad. My dog just used the bathroom. I'm assuming y'all don't want to see me pick this up, so I gotta put it down for a second. But talking about still just getting back into good. I'm developing just my routine. So this time around, instead of doing like push pull like I've done before in other ways, I'm gonna go back to the original thing that I did, which was back, biceps, chest, triceps. Then I would do a leg day if I felt like I really wanted to maybe hit like forearms, or something like that, something really minor with legs, like I have done it. But I'm gonna do this time around. I'm just gonna keep it legs ideally. I don't know if y'all are my dog rather than looking at me. And then the fourth day, that would be me doing thighs, tries as like an add-on, but mostly delts and traps. And then if I ever make it a fifth day, that's where it would definitely be a little bit just based on just how I feel. Because even though it still might be 5 days, I just might start that week over and start back at day one in a way, like do the original workout that I did. But to be honest, as much as sometimes I want to say I'd be going 5 days a week and stuff like that, maybe even more, I probably won't. Realistically, I'm probably been going 3 or 4 days. And I really think that's just fine coming back, especially because I'm growing. Like, I've only been there a couple of times, and I'm sore every day since I go, and I really am not trying to even over overextend myself in the sense of like pushing more weight than I think I can handle. But at the same time, while you're in the groove doing things and you're like, oh, I could lift a little more, I could do another workout, you don't really feel like, oh, no, I'm not going to do it. You're like, yeah, I'm going to do it because it just feels good overall. But also, too, if y'all been wanting to get back into the gym and y'all haven't, I suggest looking into Planet Fitness. I know what you're thinking. Just kids right now are getting it for free for the summer, and then I think the parents are getting the first month free, and then it's $15 after that. And originally I was going to sign up at a place around my house, which would be about $40, $50 a month if I get my fiance included. one place was offering like 75, otherwise it'd be like 85. That's not bad, but considering I feel like I've just been delaying on getting on top of it, just seeing such a deal, I was like, you know what, I gotta just start doing something, because I just feel like any type of workout, getting back to the gym, is just better than not doing it. So, I got Ross following me. I actually want to I've been getting back into Rich Piana. I don't know how familiar some of you guys with that are here. And I used to watch the Bigger by the Day series. This is one of like the last things that he put out before he passed away. And yeah, I don't know, the more I watch it, I'm like, I actually want to do something like that. I think like right now I'm gonna do like a beginner, like back to the gym, but not like a beginner like this is your first time. Yes, it could be, but also I've been on and off for 10, 11 years. I went through addiction within that, and in recovery since 420 of last year. So this is kind of, as much as it's not new, it's kind of new for me again. And I just had that feeling like once I go back to the gym once, I can almost tell when they're not using the real dinosaurs in movies. That's hilarious. I'm not sure if that is a bot or someone just messing with me, but that's pretty funny. Yeah, they should only be using real dinosaurs in dinosaur movies. But going back to it, like, I actually feel like Rich Piana was onto something big, and throughout time, I feel like more people have agreed with things that he said, even though they don't like give him credit, maybe because they don't know he said it. But for example, he was one that would talk about doing vacuums. If you know what vacuums is, I won't fully show you, but it's like I guess I'll show you. Like you suck in your stomach, and you kind of, in a way, like he would describe it, you're like trying to force it like under your abs. While you're kind of flexing it. But you can't be talking and stuff like that, so I'm already messing it up trying to explain it while I'm doing it. And that was a big thing that even like bikini models would say that they would do. And I remember my fiance is not even like really into the gym like that, but she follows people into fitness. And she was talking about one of the girls that she knows that does stuff professionally. She was actually talking about that. And I just personally think that was kind of cool in the sense of seeing things that Rich Piana said 10, 11 years ago, maybe even longer. Like more recently, I feel like it's getting credit, even though his name's not involved in it. But it's the thing he was doing. So like the vacuums being one. I feel like he was a big preach in just cardio. And I think a lot of people were like, hey, well, do I really? Oh, real quick, I want to say with the vacuums though. Obviously, it's not like Ozempic. You're not going to start doing vacuums and you're going to be shutting this fat. It's actually, I would say, it's for people already seeing good progress, already kind of getting to the point that they want to be, and they're just trying to put a little bit extra like leanness in their abs or stomach abdominal area in general. It's not necessarily something you're going to do to like cut weights. It's more so to just strengthen it and add a little definition to it. So I just want to add that, because for people are thinking it's going to be something like be huge or something. But also two feeders. I'm not sure who's on here, how much you guys know about feeder workouts. But pretty much the concept of the workout is to get a pump. So you have a low weight of dumbbells and you're going to do some type of workout just back to back. It's typically going to be something like bis tries. You might do a delt workout, especially if delts, you can do different variations. So you can do the front, you can do the mid, you can do the rear. While usually with biceps and triceps, you're kind of, for the most part, hitting majority of it. So I have done a couple in a different kind of way, but it's hard to keep up with them. The thing was, you're supposed to do 100 of them back to back 3 times. And I'm not gonna lie, that takes a lot out of you. So I completely understand it's something maybe you're not gonna add, but I think I'm gonna try to put it in. I think I'm just gonna start at a low weight. I mean, he's talking get 15 pound dumbbells. I'll probably just even do like 8 pounders and 10 pounders and just do that feeder later on to just give the pump. I'm super dehydrated. I got about to go inside and get some water, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Another thing was though his cardio, and I'm not gonna lie, like I've totally neglected my cardio in a lot of ways. So I feel like this is a good time for me to come back around, especially because as you see here, I've been walking my dog a lot. Actually, maybe I should just have this on him for a little while. So we take long walks. Usually I'll do, like, if I do a video or something, I don't even start it during at the end, the beginning and the end of the whole walk. And sometimes it'll be 20, 30 minutes, sometimes even longer. So I'm thinking about adding something like that. Like, hey, we'll still do our walk, but maybe for a couple of blocks, we're gonna start jogging. That can be something a little extra for him that we can add. And then that's just better for me. You know, maybe we'll start a little smaller, be like, hey, we'll do 2 minutes of jogging and then up at 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and just kind of take it from there. And then in addition, I could always do something else. I was thinking about getting some type of machine, but something just kind of small. So something just to kind of get movement, especially in my legs. I just feel like I naturally just have restless legs. They're heavy. I don't have the best blood flow in them. So being so, I actually feel like I kind of pack like decent muscle on my legs too, considering I should probably be training them better. But this time, I plan on definitely being more on top of my legs. It's just, man, when you have a killer leg workout, your legs cannot go for the next like day or two, and sometimes it's something you gotta like plan for. And I can't think of the thing that he was also big on, but this is something that I feel like I try to get on top of, especially as you're getting older. I was always kind of big on, hey, get some type of meal replacement. If you can't get a real meal in you, get some type of replacement at it. Like, I don't care if it's eggs for the protein and you got some oatmeal. I would add some egg whites with some like orange juice and have a hot tart or something if I had to, just for me to get something in me. But that was me. That kind of shows my size about I'd rather get some calories in me, some carbs in me, rather than not having anything. So I think that's a big part of finding out what you're going to want to do your own way. If you're trying to cut a little bit or if you're trying to bulk a little bit. And that's kind of how I plan on just going about this, I guess, regimen in a way. I know a lot of people might, he'd be like attacking. So, like, I actually want to go to, what is it? I don't even know exactly what it's called, but the summer shredding at Alphalete, was it like Sugar Land, Texas? I believe it's in September. Like, I actually want to go there. I don't plan on competing in that, but I think just showing dedication of that, I plan on like actually being on top of my shit, because I don't plan on going there looking super lanky or chubby as well. Come on, B, we're going the other way. Okay, relax, dude. You can't just be running out. You're trying to go too quick. I'm just getting across the street. So usually by this time he chills out a little more. I'm not sure because we're by the house. I feel like he's trying to like go past the house quick as he can so he won't go inside or something. But one of the things is, I know I'm kind of adding a lot of side things, but in lives I just kind of do that because people come in and out. It's usually not a consistent thing. If I actually really wanted to, I feel like I could find something to talk. If I get something good to talk about for like 2 minutes, then I'd probably just catch more attention that way, just repeating myself for 10, 20 minutes for the same 2 minutes of catchy stuff. Because I feel like that's just with attraction on live, and it's people are not there trying to watch the whole video most of the time. It's just kind of segments. But I'm the same with lives. I get it. You know, unless I feel like I am unless it's like the person I'm watching is something that I'm like actually really into in the moment, I understand. I have too much ADHD for that. But pretty much with this workout plan, I do want the individual to customize it for the way that they need to. Now, I'm going to put the actual, like, the workouts together. I'm going to give some food ideals. So thinking like these are like the meals you can put together, and that you can kind of switch it up based on whatever you're doing. Hey, you could do a month of bulking, and then you're gonna do another month of I don't want to eat as heavy, or maybe eat heavy for 2 months and then bring it down a little bit. I am, for the most part, planning and just trying to bulk up, but I'm not going to be super like wowed about it like some people might do like in the winter time. But I'm also not somebody like I mean I'm older now, so I guess we'll see, but I'm somebody that I feel like as I put on muscle and stuff, I naturally just kind of lean out as I go. I'm usually not putting on a bunch of fats while I'm putting on muscle. But hey, I'm 31 now, so we'll see if it stays consistent like that. So I am going to take it somewhat, not being too wild about going when I say bulk, because I'm trying to get any meal in possible, get a little more food in me, things like that. But maybe other people are not caring about getting every single thing they can inside of them. And I clearly understand that. So I feel like that's what's important for you guys to identify while I'm going through it. So I'm going to be going off the rip. I'm keeping it just simple. This is how I used to do it back in the day. I'm just kind of going back to that. And as I go, I'm going to change it up, because this is my little get back to it. Whether you've been not doing it for a couple of years in the gym, maybe you had a surgery. Well, if you have a surgery, obviously you should be seeing somebody that can give you your own type of workouts and plans. You probably shouldn't completely follow everything I'm doing, because you might need a better routine that's more adjusted to you, obviously. But going on, so this is for people just getting in the gym, and for people, for me, that has been in and off for a while, but you're just trying to get in now. Because after coming back for a couple of times, I feel like I just got that feeling of I just want to keep being on it. That I hate when I miss a day. Oh shoot, someone was just pulling up. And that's a good feeling in the sense of I know this determination, I can be a little more on it. But not every day is going to be like that. So the real hard days is, when you go to the gym when you don't want to go. It's always easy when you want to go. But when you really don't feel like going, but you go anyways, and you're like, you know what, I'm glad I went. I feel like that's what's rewarding. It's the feeling, but it's also you're building yourself up too. Sorry, some other side things going on around me. But first, what I'm going with is back and biceps. So I tried doing back and triceps the other day, but I feel like it turned into way more is better for my biceps. So I just kind of just stuck with doing the biceps. I feel like I was just getting a better pump in the bis, and I was kind of taken away from it by trying to do more tries. So back bis, and then the next day going with chest, triceps, and then I guess benefits for you, I like doing just legs at that time. I feel like that's perfect, because a lot of times you're just so sore still. Like I'll sometimes give a day or two in between, and you're just still sore, especially in your shoulder area, sometimes your lats. So I feel like that's a great time to get a good leg workout in. Then the fourth day, mostly try to just get on my delts, because you just have so much you can do with your shoulders. You got the front, the mid, you got the rear delts, and then you're probably gonna try to hit your traps a little bit, especially get them popping out. And if anything, if I really wanted something to, I feel like I would just do a little extra forearm. But based on how I work out, I feel like I'm always kind of working out my forearms. Yeah, you don't want to go home. We're just kind of pacing back while I'm talking. But hey, this was going pretty good for a while. I think it's starting to die down. I'm just gonna let this go. Get time for me to go in. But hey, an actual video of an actual program to come. Actually.